American intelligence and law enforcement agencies have pointed the finger at a Kremlin-backed hacking crew for a 2-year campaign to break into Microsoft Office 365 accounts. The NSA, FBI and DHS, in a joint report with UK intelligence, placed the blame for the widespread brute force attacks on Fancy Bear, a group best known for its breach of the Democratic National Committee in the lead-up to the 2016 presidential elections. Brute force attacks see repeated attempts to guess the usernames and passwords for email and cloud accounts. The agencies claimed Fancy Bear was really the 85th Main Special Service Center, GTSSS, a unit within the Russian General Staff Main Intelligence Directorate, GRU, and that it had been carrying out its brute force attempts on multiple sectors including government and military departments, defense contractors, political parties, energy companies and media organizations. Most targets were based in the US and Europe. These efforts are almost certainly still ongoing, the joint statement read. This brute force capability allows the 85th GTSSS actors to access protected data, including email, and identify valid account credentials. Those credentials may then be used for a variety of purposes, including initial access, persistence, privilege escalation, and defense evasion. Rob Joyce, the NSA's Director of Cybersecurity, added, "This lengthy brute force campaign to collect and exfiltrate data, access credentials and more, is likely ongoing, on a global scale." Neither Microsoft nor the Russian embassy in London had responded to requests for comment at the time of publication. Fancy Bear employed so-called password spraying, where computers try as many login attempts on a given system as quickly as possible. The computers would route their traffic through virtual private networks or the Tor network, both of which hide the original IP address of a system by sending it through a variety of servers. They did this by using Kubernetes, an open-source technology originally developed by Silicon Valley tech giant Google for automating computer operations, according to the US report. The government is recommending that users of Microsoft 365 and other targeted cloud products use multi-factor authentication, where a one-time code is required to be let into an account alongside the username and password. It is also suggesting that when repeated attempts to get into an account fail, the user should either be locked out or put on a delay before they can try again. The accusations come on the heels of President Biden's meeting with Vladimir Putin, in which the US leader called on his Russian counterpart to help America stem the flow of devastating cyber attacks hitting organizations across the globe. Most notably, thefts of US government agency emails via a breach of IT supplier SolarWinds, and the ransomware attacks on gas giant Colonial Pipeline and beef supplier JBS, have caused alarm in recent months.